2 days later, giving me a bit more details about the affair, explaining that she really loved the guy and missed him terribly. And then told me that her marriage was miserable and that she believes her husband is really gay. Hello. Welcome back.
I'm Erin Paul.
And I'm Kenny Page.
And we are Potty Mouth.
And boy, do we got some Reddit confessions to read to you. I was looking through some Reddits and I just stumbled across one that was like a mind-boggling story. And I was like, you know what? Let's record some confessions because I don't think we've...
Is this just like any confessions?
We can do any confessions, but the majority of the ones that I have are work confessions. So.
Okay, well, I have 2 of them and they're nasty, and I want to definitely do the one of them.
Yes, period. We can go back and forth. I can read one, you can read one.
This will be rated All the 17-year-olds watching this.
No way!
I'm kidding, I was desensitized at that age.
So this is from r/confession. It is from user Different Carpet 159. Different Carpet 159 from a year ago.
Different Carpet?
Different Carpet 159.
Oh.
So, Different Carpet 159 met a random woman at a large corporate function and she confessed. What do we think that she confessed?
She has 6 toes instead of 5?
No, I think it might be. It might be a little bit worse than this.
Camel toe.
So, met a woman at a large corporate function and she confessed. I was recently at a large corporate party with many people I did not know from different offices around the country. I was making small talk with the wife of someone I didn't know and she started making humorous complaints about her husband. Nothing serious, typical middle-aged marriage jokes. We're laughing and she says, "We've never been and we probably will never meet again, so I can tell you something I need to get off my chest."
Period, Gwen.
I say, "Sure." She confesses that she had a years-long affair that ended about 2 years ago. I smile and I say, "That's not uncommon and not so bad." An affair is not so bad? Okay.
What?
Okay. She then gets very serious and says, "That's not the bad part." He recently died of cancer, and she so wanted to go see him before he died, but she couldn't. Her husband actually knew about the affair, but his wife never did. Oh. She was on the verge of tears, saying she couldn't even go to the funeral, but she did go to his grave afterwards. She couldn't talk to her husband about it. She couldn't talk to anyone. I wanted to ask her more questions, but she stopped me. She got herself together and left to join her husband. Before the evening ended, she talked to me again with other people around. Big smile on her face, saying what a great fun conversation we had. She asked to exchange numbers, which we did. She started texting me 2 days later, giving me a bit more details about the affair, explaining that she really loved the guy and missed him terribly. And then told me that her marriage was miserable and that she believes her husband is really gay. That's all we... Okay, I feel like in most of the stories that I ever actually hear of, like, a woman having an affair, like a middle-aged woman, it's always like, well, I'm pretty sure that he's gay. So it's like they're trying to find a way to get out. But for her,
justification.
for her to exchange her number with this random guy she just met,
she wants him too.
She's trying to have 2.0 affair 2.0 here.
She goes, "You don't have cancer, so this should end better." Sorry.
Literally, first comment. She's feeling you out, talking about how we'll never meet again, and then proceeds to exchange numbers. She's messy. Stay far away.
Ew, she wants down by everybody in the office.
Yes.
Ew.
I got the feel that this was some well-crafted ploy to find an affair partner, never meet again, opening up about an affair to test his response, natural end to the affair to both provide sympathy once it was seen as non-issue for him, but also secretly signals availability.
This is why I like people, because they think the things I don't think of, because that makes so much sense. She was eyeballing him. She was like, if I tell him this and he reacts well, we might be able to
Because obviously, like, he was single and she wasn't, but he was like, it's common. What?
That's crazy.
That is Huh.
I never would have thought of that.
This person said, I'd be careful. Heard the last person who did this is now dead. Anyway.
It wasn't cancer that took him out. It was just his wife. She did, jokes on you, she did know. And she sliced and diced that mother.
That's... Do you want me to read some? Like, read a couple and then you read a couple, so we're not like going back and forth?
Well, I can. I have two.
Okay.
I believe I only have two confessions.
Okay.
Because those are the work ones. Yeah, I can read one.
Okay. So, we are going to go back and forth reading some of these.
Okay, I just want to put a forewarning out. I think this is someone trolling, but it's funny. Graphic content warning, I guess.
Oh, good lord.
This is our confessions deleted in parentheses 345 days ago. And then it says, I off every day at work and have no shame. I wish companies were more open and had private areas for That's the title. Then, like, what do you mean? Like,
what?
That's why I think it's trolling.
Do you not have a home you can go to?
It's like, you know how moms have, like,
day?
some companies have breastfeeding rooms for moms, and then
Yeah.
there's the next one's the guys in a off room, and instead of the guy standing there like the sign, and it's the guy's room, but it's him like this. They've got a room.
That's just wrong.
Okay.
What?
I have my own private office and keep my door closed. I'm in the compliance department, and hardly anyone ever comes to knock on my door. He's doing
it in his office?
It's 9 hours a day, going through endless policy memos and legal breakdowns. No one can handle this all day, so yes, I confess. I periodically browse my computer at work for and off. I have absolutely no shame in doing it. All my tasks each day are always completed. How am I supposed to clear my head of all the bullshit they expect me to put up with each day? I wish companies were more open and had a master room.
That's illegal! You're on your work computer looking up and then you proceed to off in your office.
Isn't it like a thing where they have like a computer that has access to everyone else's computers? Like an over person can like view what you're
depending on what it is, yeah. Like
they're like no the person that has control of the other computers, he goes, hey, what the play like I forgot there's comments, but that's crazy because what the
first of all, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Second of all, go home.
Historical Blood 1685 goes, you use your work PC? How is that not being flagged? And then the deleted OP guy, I've been there for 7 years. They have us using Google Docs to avoid paying for Microsoft 365 subscriptions. You tell me if by now they've installed a $50 a month monitoring software. And then this other person said probably about $3 to $5 a month per machine for the software in case you're interested. Source, I work in a team that uses an internal monitoring software, and my responsibilities include the licensing and costs of renewal. And that's so funny.
That's just... wow.
Someone goes, what the do this at home? Why on earth would companies make time for your nasty do that
Clear your mind before you go to work.
Some
home from work. You have lunch break? Go home.
This is some addict shit. And then the guy, he keeps responding. He goes, companies let employees bathroom setting at work will give huge performance and moral boosts. I'm an example. I guarantee we'd see positive impacts. We shouldn't be ashamed to deal with our needs, whether it's at home or work. Your needs?
You made it.
If your needs are illegal to do in front of children, those are not appropriate in like public in general. If you can't do it in front of kids, you can't do it in public. Like, what? No, girl, absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. That is your needs.
I've been here for 7 years. It's fine. What?
Someone needs a chastity belt when he goes to work.
Just work from home at that point. Then you have all the free will.
He needs a cage so he can't touch it.
Put in time out.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wow. Okay. Mine aren't that crazy, but this one is it was under confessions because it's a confession, but it's from r/2x chromosomes. User Ardent Red from 2 years ago. Married man at work made a love confession to me and I'm furious. I'm furious because this man must have rocks for brains, and I've got to deal with this. I, 27 female, work at a hotel desk. This man works in maintenance. Different departments, but no real power imbalance. My reputation is spotless. I am not worried about being perceived as flirty or whatever. I've always been a proponent for treating people equally, so I'd engaged in chatter when he'd come by the desk. This guy is in his late 60s, early 70s. A maintenance man who I have known to have children that are older than me. Anyways, I know he took a shine to me, and we both like talking sports, but he was hanging around a bit too much. So I asked him to not talk to me at the front desk. So he took that as an invite to start walking me to my car each day.
What a gentleman. Chivalry's not dead, ladies. Chivalry's not dead.
Which I wasn't so hot about, so I changed my route, park elsewhere, so he wouldn't see me leaving. Anyway, he ambushed me the other day, hanging around the desk until my shift ended, and walked along as I headed to my car, and made his confession. Stuff about how young I make him feel, and how I've ignited something in him that his wife hasn't made him feel in years. And that he wants to talk to me all the time, and I consume his thoughts. Then he asked if he could have my number, so that he could call me, and we could do something out of work together.
He wants to fax her the details of their date.
Not the facts. I painfully cut him down, saying this is inappropriate and unprofessional, and I don't want him to say anything to me, and that he wouldn't say in public, and that there won't be any more one-on-one talks between us. I asked him to keep his distance from me, and he got all sad and said that he didn't think he could do that, and that he thinks that he's in love with me.
Oh! You can still be a creep if you're geriatric, just so you know.
I walked away from the conversation, and I'm going to take a couple days off work to make it doubly clear how uncomfortable he's made me. My workplace is pretty good with this kind of thing. If I reported, his job would be very, very much at risk, and he would be unlikely to find work again. But now I'm just angry that he put me in this position with this absolute idiocy. He hasn't done anything yet that I've told him not to, but I'm still furious that I'm in this position. My work is so gossipy, and this guy is, literally my coworkers think it's so nice that we talk because he's got his, sweet old man vibe, and I'd be mortifying.
Sweet old man is f***ing posting a that girl.
And it would be mortifying for both of us if this got out.
That's why he wants her number. He wants to fax her a pic.
That's just...
Can you send it via SOS?
I don't...
No, that's no. Because I know for, like, my work, for instance, like, you're allowed to ask someone on a date, but if you start being like, I'm in love with you, you make me... No, that's harassment, babe. That is sexual harassment at that point. Like,
especially if it's, like, one-sided like that, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, you can go, like, okay, say I'm like, oh, I like this person, which... No. But, like, I'm like, oh, you want to go on a date and you want to hang out? And they say no. I go, okay. And that's it. You can't go and harass people. I don't care if you're 70.
You've got a wife at home. You are old enough to be this grandfather.
He's going to meet Jesus quicker than it's going to take for her to get to his age.
That is just... This person, and there's one comment that says... This isn't just a man asking for your number. He, 1, overstepped and talked to you so much at the desk that it interfered with your job. 2, began following you to your car uninvited, which made you feel uncomfortable. 3, you literally had to hide your car to get away from him because he made you so uncomfortable. 4, he stalked you at your desk so that he could follow you to the car despite you asking him not to linger there. 5, inappropriately asked for your number with romantic intentions. 6. Professed his love for you without concern that it might make you uncomfortable. And 7. Point blank told you he wouldn't stay away from you after you asked him to. This is harassment and stalking. OP, this will escalate. Please think of your safety and not people gossiping. Period.
Yeah.
Because that's just...
That's true.
Yeah, that's just wrong. I don't... You're gonna end up on Chris Hansen. Just, no. Because that's... No.
Jared loves watching Chris Hansen.
Even though, because this girl said that she's 27, even though she's 27, doesn't mean that he's...
That's 2 years older than me.
Looking...
No.
At other young women and like that. Like...
No, that's 2 years older than me. I think it's our literal biology to be like not find older or younger necessarily attractive. More so within your age range. Because, well, kind of, because let's be honest. But, like, whenever... I'll get into that. Because, like, whenever, like, when I was a kid and my friend would be like, oh, I love this person. Cause I'm like, they are twice our age, babe. What do you mean? And then, but, like, now that I'm 25, and I just started finding, like, Pedro Pascal. I don't even need to talk.
No.
He's a beautiful creature.
Yeah.
But, like, literally, like, he's, like, what, 50-something?
I have no idea.
I think he's 50-something.
He's our parents' age.
I love him. But, I love him. He makes me feel something my husband has made me feel in a long time. I'm kidding.
Okay.
My husband of not even 2 years. No, but no, that's crazy because I can never imagine. I would be like, let me get bear spray. I'm gonna send him to the nursing home. That's what I'm gonna do. The geriatric ward. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why, like, whenever I'm out in public and it's, like, older people, I feel like older people always compliment younger couples with kids or like that. They're like, it won't last forever and blah, 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 and like that. But then you get, like, the creepy old men that do, like, stare. No, thank
Where
you.
was it? Oh, we went to go get ice cream from that one that just opened up.
Yeah.
I have pink hair. I'm a very vibrant woman. I get that. You know, I got tattoos, septum, you know, all the works. I get it. And we're walking up, and I don't think he was staring because he was interested in me. But, like, Jared and I were walking up to the thing, and he had just gotten his ice cream, and he, like, turns around, and, like, he just, like...
So,
Like that, just...
Oh, thanks.
He Candace Owens my... Or not Candace Owens, what's her name? Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
Just... And I, like, stared at him back, and he's just...
No, thanks.
I'm like, am I a circus to you?
I would have been...
Have you not ever seen anyone creative in your f***ing life, my guy? My presence is just reaching out to him, and he felt hypnotized. What can I say?
That's just... No, thank you. I'll read this other comment, and then you can read your next one. This person said, my snark might have been to response, we can hang out, but do you have any grandchildren my age? Do you have a grandson, perchance?
Literally.
That...
We can hang out, but I'm getting paid for it, just so you know.
Yeah, that's just...
Ready?
Crazy. Yeah.
This is our confession. This is also deleted. Love that. 244 days ago, I slept with my boss to climb the corporate ladder.
I saw that one earlier.
I started my career in marketing at the age of 24, was good at my job, and loved the company. But my boss, 43, M, was of a used to eye each woman in the office. When I graduated, I had a huge college debt on me, and also I was into impulse buying since I was influenced by the world of glamour, period. I was struggling from a paycheck to paycheck and zero savings, zero investments, rent delays, college debt, yada yada. One day I was talking to my bestie about this on call, and somehow my boss heard about my financial struggles. Oh God, sugar daddy. Slowly and slowly, he started to call me more into his cabin and started trying to befriend me, which I obviously ignored. But one fine day, he just gifted me a really expensive necklace. Oh, God. Which even though I refused, but still he handed it to me forcefully. From that day, pretty dresses, grand birthday surprises in office for my birthday, and flexible working hours only for me.
You know what this sounds
Period.
like? This sounds
You
like
climb
one of
that
those.
ladder and you climb that.
Oh, you know what this sounds like? The
Sugar daddy?
cringy TikTok ad videos that are movies. The low budget. I climbed the corporate ladder to get a sugar daddy.
She goes, "Oh my God, I'm so poor," and he goes,
This is dead. It's like
he
one
was
of
like,
those.
"I casually got you a
stories.
Mercedes Benz, okay?"
Just like come in. You come in here and I'll let you change your clothes in my office today.
But your dress
Okay.
with the areolas cut out of it. I wasn't dumb and understood that what he wanted. Since I wasn't seeing anyone during that time, I decided to reciprocate the flirting. One thing led to another thing led to a date, and then a glass of wine at his home, and the next thing I'm under him. Period! I felt disgusted by my actions, but the promotions, raise, gifts, flexible working hours kept me in it. Okay, sure. But, our affair lasted about 2 years, and surprising his wife never doubted a single thing.
He had a wife.
Basically, it wasn't a fair. I was just his mistress.
This had a wife.
So a mistress is like, I thought a mistress was like your side piece. So a mistress is like a agreed upon, oh yeah, you're fucking her okay type thing. I didn't know that.
What?
Is that what that means? I'm dumb. Clearly I can't read. Anyways, sorry, no. If you can't read, it doesn't mean you're dumb. I don't mean that. I'm over explaining, sorry.
No,
Sorry. He only took me out when his were full. Otherwise, I was just a normal employee. I left that company last year as the general manager and joined another MNC as a junior VP. Although I am good at my work, I still don't deserve the position at such a young age, given 90% of my promotions were not because of my hard work, but because I am
because of
mistress.
his hard work.
Period.
Not her hard work. It was his hard work.
His hard work.
That's just no, that is 100%. That is one of those TikTok cringy low budget movie. Like literally, that.
No, except they would have
crazy.
ended up together, so it's not quite the same. Thank you.
No, some of them don't always end up like that. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like they do.
Sometimes like he ends up in jail and like that.
Okay, but are they still pining after each other? Probably.
That is.
I'll love you from jail, Daddy.
Like, how could? No, thank you.
Someone goes. To be honest, I've plenty of gross people and with nothing but shame and regret and no promotion. So on balance, good work.
Okay.
Pop off, Queen. Real talk. If you're already carrying the shame, might as well have their promotions to show for it. Most people just end up with regret and nothing else. Oh, this guy goes. He called you into his cabin. Yeah, that was my takeaway too. This is AI translated poorly, so I don't know if they work on a ship. This is corporate America in 1450 BC.
No, because if this is like in a different, like in Canada or something,
Yeah, she climbed the corporate ladder to the top deck where he's steering the ship.
climbed his like a corporate ladder. Wow.
We're full.
I like that. I liked that. They only hung out when his
Oh, that has to be
full.
AI. No, literally, because I've heard that before. With the.
But this was from over a year ago, wasn't it? Or how long ago was that?
About a year ago, so.
I don't know.
No, but it could have been like one of those videos.
Yeah,
and then AI read it or like translated
or like translating it into
the video into text. Essentially, his were full. Oh, someone said this. They might be Indian. Indians say cabin instead of office. Indians. That feels very not right. That doesn't feel correct way to say that.
I don't know. Would it be like
in their culture? Maybe it's different. Well, because is it British people or whatever they say?
British say cabin too.
Well, British say flats instead of apartment.
Yeah, like go back to our flats.
Which I feel like tracks, honestly.
Yeah, that's.
Bedouix.
Wow.
Yeah. Bedouix. Is it Bedouix? Bedouix? Something like that. Anyways. Yeah.
Well, good for her. She's got money now, right?
So, there's another deleted comment. Well, this is the last one. Deleted. And this is the dude. 200. This is the day of this girl posted. He goes, I'm a guy. I f***ed my supervisor, in quotations female, back in the day to keep my job as a seasonal worker. I kept that job for about 6 years until I found my career path. I, too, got special privileges like my apartment furnished, and she would give me overtime hours even though I wasn't even in the building. Don't feel bad. Happens. You made it now. It's in the past.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is going to be the last one for this one because there are text receipts for this. So I will have them screenshot and put in here to show you. This is from user Affectionate Echo 99 from 278 days ago. Coworker got the most cringy love confession right after she got engaged. For context, my coworker and I work in a company that is connected to another company, and we often interact with the other department when we pick up items or pick up checks and invoices. Random workers from that department have been letting her know that someone has a crush on her or asking about her relationship at random times.
What is this, high school?
Sounds like it.
Someone has a crush on you.
I'm gonna crush, princess.
Ew.
Knowing full well she has been in a long-term relationship, recently she got engaged, word likely got around to this man, who has barely talked to her in person, by the way, and he sent this text message to her. Oh.
They're nuts.
Not the nuts.
His were full.
Paul's were... You ready for this one? This one, Dear blank. They started out this text message.
First of all, how did you get their number?
Because I assume that they probably got the number from,
we have,
snooping or something.
Well, we have a literal roster of everyone's phone numbers, so I could call every Tom, Dick, and Harry and be like, sup?
Yeah. But he says, Dear blank, I write to you because every time I try to talk to you, and even now as I'm writing this, my heart goes wild. Skipping beats and my head gets dizzy. Your spells or charms are something out of this world to me. For a while, I thought you turned me into a newt. It got better. I have also hesitated because if you are open or something not all in, while it'd be fun, my heart wouldn't be happy.
No! Not the affair!
I don't want part-time or only while he's gone. Sure. I want to know you, be with you, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I cannot promise a steady life income and strong military-style personality. My plan is to open my own business within a year or two. I'm a DM for D&D, about to start a campaign if you would like to join. He's a district manager for Dungeons and Dragons. Is that what he means?
What?
Or I'm a DM for... I don't know.
Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master?
Yeah, he's like the head honcho, essentially.
That's... Okay.
I only know this because I watch Stranger Things, okay? And not to hate, because it seems... I don't have enough creativity to, role play like that. Besides the point, anyways.
Which means
He's the dark manager.
Which means that I am a quirky and weird. This trip opened my eyes a lot of things that I want and don't want. I don't want to be on my own deathbed thinking of you and what could have been if only I had asked. I want to be thinking of the life we created, or at least knowing Why is he is fantasizing this woman?
He doesn't. Oh, okay. I feel like that's normal to do that, to fantasize.
Yeah, but texting it all out.
Tell them.
Texting it all out to an engaged woman.
You tell them when you're 5 years married and you go, I envision this life for us. I don't know. But you don't go and overboard crazy their because then you think they're going to be like, oh my God. Yeah. No.
No, just wait.
You're scary.
This text message isn't done yet. If this is something you want as well, Tuesday, I could walk with you on lunch, get dinner after work, and go from there. If not, I do understand. We can delete this and move on. I promise I'm not going to be a weird stalker. I already feel like I am with the comments on Facebook. I do mean those in a kind heart, not that kind of weird. I've taken so long. I've been a coward thinking I don't deserve you and sitting back treading water. You are perfect in every way. the way you think about, or what you think about, how dedicated you are, how nerdy you are. You truly are a goddess, and I am but a humble knight in shining armor. Sure, the armor is aluminum, but that's still shiny and metal. That's where it ended.
He put all that work in to do that and then didn't cap it off like a normal person.
Nope, he's a knight in shining armor, but he's in aluminum, but at least it's shiny. And there is a there's a reply. It looks like it cuts off a little bit from the text message, but she replied back. I would have just like blocked. I
would have sent this.
I would have been
manager.
Myself.
I would have sent this to the manager.
How do you even like? I don't know. She said, "I'm honestly speechless. I'm not sure if you didn't notice that for 3 years in a row, I had brought my boyfriend to the Christmas party, or if my casual conversations with you were mistaken for flirtation. I've been happily in a relationship with my now fiancé for 3 years. I am beyond monogamous and would never cheat on my partner. I am honestly offended that you would think so. I have never thought of you in a romantic way, but I do hope you find someone of your own in the future." Own in all caps, by the way. "I do believe it would be best if we only had passing greetings to be cordial and no longer conversed in any extent. Next time you want to make yourself known to a woman, do it to her face and not use others to do your bidding. It is also extremely unprofessional to seek a relationship with those you work with, regardless on if we," and it cut off there. But I'm sure you can understand. That's just, I feel like this is like, I don't know, like a cringy, like mid-30s, potentially still living at home.
He is indeed,
but he has a wife.
He doesn't have a wife.
Yeah, he didn't have a wife. Oh yeah, no.
No,
like,
he was saying
yeah.
having her on the side, or he would be on the side for her.
He's got to be like 35, living at home still.
He is Mike from Stranger Things, living in his mom's basement.
I don't feel. This guy is such a creep, and the coworkers enabling this weird. This is weird and immature. What in the age range is this? He thought he was being Jim from The Office. He was not. Turned out to be such a creep. That's just wrong. I don't like that.
You just brought to my attention, Rena Rowe was with me, and this one of our coworkers was like some like older college kid, and I'm 16, and he invites us out to his college party. I'm 16.
Cool. Yeah.
And Rena's like, yeah, we ain't go. No! He's a file. I am 16. Thank you. That was when I was asked because I would stand there and like I was checking people out, and I would just kind of like sway because I can't sit still. And she's like, "Oh, do you have kids?" I'm like, "I'm 16. I hope not." And she goes, "Oh, hi, you just move like a mom, like maternally." I was like, "I just can't sit still." It's either autism or it's ADHD or it's all of I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I just cannot sit still. I live down. I live my truth. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, but
yeah,
we should wrap it up anyways.
Yeah. So, do you have any creepy coworkers? Call them out.
Did you your boss?
Did you? Are you up there on your boss's?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
All right. Did you get a raise that wasn't just your typical?
Did you get a raise because he raised? Because he got a raise.
You got a raise because he got a raise.
In his pants.
These stories were anyways, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment and let us know your best coworker experiences.
And we're going to go spend 4 hours in Walmart.
Dollar Tree.
Walmart.
Both?
It's the joke.
Oh. All the stores. TJ Maxx, Walmart, Taco Bell, Chipotle, McDonald's.
Oh,
they said McDonald's. Both McDonald's again.
The McDiarrhea pounder.
Yeah, there you go.
The McPickle Pounder.
Do
Do you remember that? The guy's like, no pickles, and they put like a handful of pickles. He's like, what the is this? The McPickle Pounder?
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.